Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 with the Community Balance Patch as the Inca. Alright, so in between parts, somebody in the comments mentioned that I should really strongly consider building Machu Picchu in aptly named Machu. Who'da thunk it? And not just for thematic reasons, actually. It's actually because Machu would get way more of a benefit from Machu Picchu. We have 9 mountains in range of Machu here, so that would be... What else does Machu Picchu give? 9 food, production, culture, and faith. So that would be pretty goddamn good. And also, 5 gold and 2 extra faith and 2 tourism, just from being the wonder itself. So Machu would basically never complain about anything but crime, I think is the Shields one. Like, pretty much ever again. So, I really do think that that's a good idea. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I am going to lose, like, a turn of production on Machu Picchu, but, yeah, it's okay. I think that'll be fine. That also, coincidentally enough, frees my capital up to do some other things. Now, what is it that I want to do? That part I haven't actually really strongly considered. It's possible that I should maybe start working on my diplomacy a little bit with, like, city-states. Diplomatic missions are temporarily more effective. Yeah. In which case, I would want to get chanceries and the scrivener's office just to start working on maybe thinking about emissaries to go over there and maybe get some dudes, but, yeah. I mean, technically, 2 of the closest city-states to us are our cities. This one's a military city-state. What did they have? Maori warriors. Brussels would be cultured. Yeah. Again, like, I don't really care that much. Oh, we're actually in the lead on this, culture quest. That's nice. 4 happiness in the culture for winning that? What the Okay, sure. Huh. Alright then. Singapore. Yeah, we're not getting Singapore. I could get Hanoi, maybe. Hypothetically. No, probably not. What do they have? The Hwacha. That's the Korean thing. And that's pretty much the only city-states nearby. So I'm not, like, desperately wanting to do that just yet. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but nah. I think we should probably get Oxford sooner rather than later, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I looked up the Monopoly bonus for gold, which we're going to have in, 5 turns. That's 20 plus 25% golden age length, so that's quite nice, considering that we seem to be getting quite a few golden ages. It would have been nice to get the bonus before we got into this one, so it would actually last longer, but that's fine. It's fine. Alright, before I actually forget. 27 turns. That is kinda slow. 419 more gold. Oh, we're actually... Okay. I was thinking, like, oh man, 419 more gold before we can rush production, but that's actually only going to be 3 turns. That'll be fine. Alright. Cool. Is that all? Yeah, okay. I might even hold off just because, like, I'm getting so much gold per turn right now. Oh, gold research agreement. Yeah, okay. I might even hold off on rushing Machu Picchu right now, just because, like, the amount of turns that'll be reduced will always be the same no matter when in the production that I get it, and there might be a more pressing need for some of my other cities to rush production. 100 food in a town in a revo. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Machu wants silver. Can I get silver by any means? Doesn't look like it, huh? Oh, I can... well, if I wanted to go and get allied with Brussels, which is the only one I was thinking about, I could get silver. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll think about it. Maybe that's enough for me to change my mind. We'll consider it. 2 iron over here that I should really repair at some point. I'm in no huge rush, but I should do it eventually, you know? My borders grew. Okay, good. Nice having contiguous borders. A little weird having this little window in here, but it doesn't really matter. Speaking of, that reminds me, this poor Babylonian horseman can't go anywhere. Tragic. Library done. Good. Now, I think a really good idea for you would be to get the lighthouse. Yeah, let's go ahead and rush that even. How much does that... Okay, yeah. From 10 to 5. Cool, cool. Let's see. University done. What do you want? Maybe... maybe the Chancery? Either the Chancery or the Garden. Oh, we're gonna have a Great Writer in 2 turns. Yeah, neat. Wait, it says 3 up here, but 2 here. Huh. Okay. Whatever. Let's get a Chancery. I think that's a good idea. I don't know why that pop-up is there. Oh, right, I can use my gold to buy faith. But I can't do that because I used my gold in the middle of the turn. Always forget. I don't actually need your incense. I might trade you for gold, though, in a bit. Yeah, because I'm gonna get incense in 2 turns, so why trade for it? Let's see. We can get a quarry here on the stone. I think that'll help.
The only thing that saves us from the bureaucracy.
Mineshaft near... Oh, god damn it. Ah, weak. Super weak. Ultra weak. Fine. Stone actually does help with wonders in this mod, but I don't know that it necessarily helps with medieval wonders. In fact, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I think it's only the first 2 eras. It's fine. I mean, we'll get it anyway. Like, there's nothing better, really. You're gonna come up here and prepare that. Oh, yes, right, because we finished Oxford. We get a free Great Scientist. Now, what do I want with you? That's a good question. Maybe I slap you on this tile? How's Ollontai Tombo doing for tiles, incidentally? It's gonna grow in 6 turns, and it's kinda running out of tiles. Kinda. Alternatively, I could, like, shove it near Antananarivo. That's actually not a terrible idea. It would probably be on this tile if I was going to maybe think about that. Our lands are burning, city is dangerous, more followers, boring. Okay. Yeah, let's shove it near Antananarivo. I think that'll be fine. Research. What do we want? Getting the ironworks wouldn't be a too terrible idea, but I'm still not too sure about that. Like, I really do kind of want to get the Leaning Tower of Pisa, of Pisa, but not super convinced either, you know? Customs house. No, we need markets for that. Let's go ahead and get guilds, and then I think I want to get into the Renaissance era in printing press. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think that'll be fine. Let's actually just go for guilds right now. No need to queue that up all the way. I might change my mind. You're going to get a cathedral, and then a workshop. My capital is going to get a workshop. Yep. Chancery. Yeah, okay, keep working on that. What are you getting? A well? Alright. Let's see. 365, so 3 turns, yeah. Unless I build something in the interim. Honestly, it might be worth making a pit stop for the workshop. That might actually speed it up. If I was in more of a mind to, like, stop the video and do the math, I might actually, I don't know, make that decision, but I don't feel like it. I'm not gonna bother. Too much work for me. I don't think so, actually. Tell you what, though, I will sell you this. Will you buy it for 400 gold? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'll take that. I will not, however, take your open borders, because I don't really want open borders with you. Iron to Hail Selassie ended. Great Writer is born. Huh. I'm not even gonna try to figure out how I went from -2 to -1 when a deal for iron to Ethiopia ran out. That's just weird. Yeah, not even gonna bother trying to think about that. Cusco wants whales. I don't think I can really oblige them on that unless one of these immediate city-states has something. Why am I even checking Hanoi? Sidon? No, they have crabs. Alright. Promote the arts? I could, but I think I'll hold on to my gold for a while. Yes, you. Make me a great work, and get me some instant culture, and faith, and, like, everything. Oh, I don't see the pop-ups. That's... Maybe if I... No, okay. I guess they happened while the window was up. No big deal. Let's finish aesthetics. I don't know if I mentioned this, actually. I really should have when I finished tradition, but when you finish a policy branch, you can actually skip the whatchamacallit, the requirement to be in the right era. Like, if I finish aesthetics, then I can go into industry, imperialism, and rationalism, even if I'm not in the right era. I don't think that's, like, relevant right now, because I think I am in the right era for these, but something to keep in mind. It's like a reason to go heavy on culture. Cultural exchange, tourism modifier for shared religion and trade routes. Oh, hold on. Are you guys... Can I get that modifier? Yeah, okay. I'm glad I remembered. Now I'm going to get the Golden Age modifier, which is good, because I'm just about to get an additional Golden Age. So this should go up by a decent ways. Yeah. Good. I think that was, like, 15 turns? I was looking at the wrong number, but I'm pretty sure that was, like, a large boost. So now, we increase our tourism modifier, which, fine. And we have double the tourism theming bonus from buildings and wonders, okay. And we can see hidden antiquity sites, which we can't do right now because we can't even see regular antiquity sites, I think. Yeah, just had to take a quick peek. Alright, done. Hit next turn. I wonder if I want to chop down this forest to make a, whatchamacallit, a terrace farm? I'm bad at names sometimes. A terrace farm? Because we'd be giving up the culture, because universities actually give their science to both jungles It's over on this side, yeah. Both science to jungles and to forests in this mod. So that's something to consider if I wanted to give that up. I think the science actually still works even if you build a lumber mill there as well. So that's like an extra consideration, you know? I need iron, whatever. That wheat is not in range of anybody. Cusco's grown, that's nice. What slot are you working? Yeah, that one, huh? I don't really care about that too much. I could go for more culture or more science. More culture. Oh, it actually took it away from this one. Okay. Does that slow down my production at all? It does not. Alright. Sure. That seems fine. Unit needs orders. How about you come and repair the iron? You, then, are going to get me a terrace farm on that tile, I do believe. And you're going to repair that. And you are going to come here and give me an academy. Nice, nice. That helps out the happiness situation here by quite a ways. Go ahead and lock that. Might as well make this manual. Actually, no, leave it like that. That's fine. I get a bit lazy, so I sometimes let my my less core cities work out the specialist situation on their own. Oh, something I forgot to do. I need to do the whole buying Machu thing. Machu Picchu. In Machu. Yeah, let's do that before I forget. Again. We have more than enough gold. So 19 to 13. Definitely worth it. Let's see. Anybody I want to rush production in? Because I definitely have the gold for it. Let's go ahead and buy this workshop. Gold becomes very important in the late game in CBP or Community Balance Patch or whatever you want to call it. It has many different names depending on what aspect of it that you're talking about. I found that gold is honestly more important than hammers in the late game, which is a weird thing to say, but so it goes, you know? Yep, terrace farm. And I'm getting a terrace farm because I'm probably going to put... Again, I mentioned this already, but I'm probably going to put farms on this tile, and this tile, so they'll all get +1 food from the terrace farm here. I might change my mind about that later, but, you know. It'll also be nice because this farm here will then be adjacent to 2 other farms, so it'll actually get +2 food over a regular farm. Plus it'll be next to a source of fresh water, so it's all gravy. Stop telling me about the iron, sit on, whatever. Don't care about that border growth. Don't really care about that border growth. Although, man, with a lighthouse and a great golden age, these basic-ass sea tiles ain't bad. Ain't bad at all, really. Alright, you're done with that, so let's go ahead and get you a workshop. And even rush it a little bit. Looks good. Go ahead and repair that. By the time Vilnius is done its whole thing, it should be ready. I should have enough gold to rush whatever it wants. I don't know that it necessarily even has a forge. It does not, so I'm probably gonna rush the forge. That'll take a while, too. Oh, what is this? Hold on. 680 culture, but a 20% chance that the Empire enters into anarchy for 2 turns. Or nothing. Extremely radical social reforms. Do I want 3 turns of my culture for a 20% chance to, like, ruin everything? That's a bad deal. Let's do it. I got fucked. Well, so it goes. That's what happens when you take gambles, children. Don't do that. Oh my god, I finished guilds. I don't even know what I was working on. Probably printing press? Not that I'm getting any science. That's fine. God, what a terrible decision that was. Do I get... Oh, I actually do get, I actually do get great person points, even if I don't get the culture or anything. That's cute. Oh, and I grow, too. Okay. I actually do still have growth. Alright. Fair enough. 16, 38, 24... Those are all fine. I guess the next thing that I would want you to do is get a Chancery. Was that worth it? No. No, it really wasn't. I mean, I'm losing 2 turns of culture for 3 turns worth of culture, so I'm only really going up 1 turn of culture in aggregate. But, hey, gambling. Honestly, I don't even care that much. I mean, it's kind of funny, but... Go ahead and get that. Do I actually want a lumber mill here? I wonder. It's possible that, because I was thinking that I wanted a trading post, or not a trading post, a village here. But that might be getting rid of too much production. I'll think about it. Oh, my poor wasted golden age. Tragic. I guess I probably should set my cities to food growth. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that really quickly in between turns. Oh, we're actually back. Oh. Well, okay. Wasted effort! That's fine. Set everybody to production focus. Alright. We good. We good. That was a bit of a silly bump, but oh well. Let's go ahead and get that road going. I should probably do that. 1 production or 4 gold. It's 5 because we're in a golden age right now. I want a village, actually. I really do. Alright, next turn. Stop asking for open borders. I'm not selling it to you. I will sell you iron if you want. Will you sell this to me for 100 gold? No? Okay. You don't really care about iron, huh? Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, Gandhi doesn't even want iron. He won't even think about it. Napoleon will. Hey, Napoleon. Buddy, bro. You want some iron? No? Alright. Will you do this deal? Yet? Not really, huh? How about like that? Okay, sure. I might as well take the happiness. I think this only goes up to plus 10, though, yeah? Yeah, plus 10%. Hey, India, we need a new declaration of friendship. Yes. Very good. Machi's grown. Cool, cool. Guess we'll go ahead and get a Terrace Farm. I don't know why I have such trouble remembering the name Terrace Farm. I really don't understand why that's so hard for me. Alright, what's the best layout for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or maybe even sideways? Like one there, and then one there. And then another... I could put one village, one village, one village, if I wanted to. Alternatively, village, village, and I'd only get 2 villages that way. Or village, village, and again, I'd only get 2 villages that way. Although I could actually put a village on that tile. If I wanted to. Wouldn't even be a bad idea. That reminds me. Did I... Okay, yeah, I think all of my cities now have the religious building. I actually like this idea, so putting the road here, and then up, and then across. Because then I'll get a village here, and a village here. And I think that's the maximum way to get villages. With villages on roads, particularly. Should specify that part. It does mean that I can't go straight from Cusco to Vilnius, but that's fine. It's not that far of a distance anyway. Workshop is done. Yeah, go ahead and keep working both of those. So now... would a stable be good for you? It wouldn't suck. I actually could get 2 tiles worth improved here. Oh, you need an aqueduct, actually. Yeah. You are going to get a workshop, or... No, I can't get an envoy just yet. I need 3 paper for that. Okay. Let's go ahead and... speed that up. Sure. Next turn. Stop asking. I'm not gonna say yes even if you ask like a million times. I might buy your open borders, but I'm not selling you mine. You don't need it. We're actually at a pretty nice, tidy sum of culture here. Wow, we're actually going to be influential pretty fast here. Not on Ethiopia or India so much, which to be expected, really. But we're catching up. We're really catching up. Could get a a council or a courthouse. Those would both be good ideas. But let's get you a forge. Speed things up. Yep. Yep. Hit that next turn button. Napoleon's into medieval, eh? You're a little slow there, friend. Not that that's any of my business, I suppose. Let's see. Chancery's done, so now I have 2 paper. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Scrivener's office. That'll give me 3. 3 total. Next... what next? I guess you might as well come down here and help with the road. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Would this be better? No, it wouldn't. Yeah, come over here. Yeah. You can help with the road. Getting a road will definitely help Vilnius in the long run. And my Civ as a whole. Another thing I really should consider is getting a ship and going around the continent. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Even just buy one outright. I can do that. I can afford it. No problem. Are we near to a new ship? I could get... If I waited 7 turns, I could actually get a... Well, 15, because I want to get printing press first. Let's just get a trireme. Yeah. That'll be fine. Unit promotion. Get boarding party. In case you run into barbarians. Or pirates, rather. Workshop is done. So you can get a aqueduct. Definitely need that sooner rather than later. Next turn. Oh, now you want my iron. I'll do a 1-for-1 iron for gold. Yeah. Not that I really need that, but, you know, I might as well. Let's see. I'm gonna have a social policy in 5 turns. Do I want to go for rationalism or industry? I really, really like industry. I think, as I mentioned, I think gold is more important than hammers later on. And industry gives you both anyway, but it really gives you a lot of gold. Getting extra gold every time you construct a building is like whatever. It's fine. It's nice. But yeah, having reduced costs for gold purchasing of buildings, I phrased that really poorly, but hopefully you get the point, is really, really good. Especially because you get... Where is it? Yes, in Division of Labor here, you make gold investments in buildings will reduce their production cost by even more than normal, so you'll shave off like almost 2/3 of the turns. And with that and a lot of gold, you can actually start to like spam cities really, really well, even in the mid to late game, because you can just fucking buy every building, everything, and get like new cities up to speed very, very quickly. You can kind of start foregoing production for gold, like I said, because your gold is hammers. Your gold's better than hammers in a lot of cases, and gold is universal. So that's like really, 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 really handy. I love industry. I think, like, as important as science is, I mean, even just adopting rationalism gives you a fucking golden age, which is ridiculous. And by the end of it, you would have plus 10% happiness just from being happy. And, you know, plus 25% growth, which is really nice. Don't get me wrong. But industry, man, oh my god, it's so good. So good. Also, finishing industry actually gives you +1 happiness for every luxury, so that kind of ties into that whole, like, city spamming thing that I mentioned that you can do in the late game. And that makes you very, very powerful. Just, you know, something to think about. I'm just taking a quick peek here at all the different policies, because I haven't really looked at them. One thing I really do like about rationalism, though, is that they give you bonuses to villages, which, I mean, I love villages, so that's really nice. Like, 2 science and 2 culture on villages. Oh, so nice. And science and gold from every specialist, that ties in really well with tradition. Like, they're both very good. And even, honestly, I'm not talking about imperialism too much, but imperialism is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Like, +1 food and production from farms? Like, what? That's super good. But, it's only really good if you're, like, particularly planning on going to war. I mean, oh my god, I'm talking about this so much. More than I expected to. Getting ocean, coast, and lake tiles giving you +1 science in production, that's amazing. But, it's only really good if you're planning on going to war, I think. It's just like a nice bonus that it has all those other really good things attached to it. So, you're gonna come here and give me a road. Wow, that's a lot of Babylonian caravans stacked on top of each other. How much gold am I getting from them? Wow, quite a lot, actually. What is that? That's 27 gold just from their trade routes to me. Not bad. Go ahead and go to Akkad, I think. Yeah, alright. Keep it moving. Let's see, what are you going to do? Where are my borders growing here? Oh, you can get a terrace farm here. What's the optimal way to go around here? That's a good question. I guess take a peek around Oluntai Tambo. I probably should have bought this in Oluntai Tambo, but I kind of wanted the EXP, but maybe that was silly of me. Ah, well. It's not gonna matter all that much in the long run. Do I want to work these slots? I mean, getting a great diplomat would be kinda nice. Kinda nice, but like, it's not by any means necessary, you know? Yeah, alright. Sure. Tell you what, let's even have you focus on food rather than hammers right now. After that, what do I want? A stable? How many good tiles do you have from that? 1, 2. Oh, you know what? Get a workboat. I should really improve this coral. I'm so bad about improving sea resources. Speaking of, do I wanna? Yeah, I do. Let's go ahead and just buy a workboat here. Hey, work this workshop. Work the workshop. There's like a good joke in there somewhere, but I am not clever enough to find it. 'Tis a shame. So we're going to have a great engineer in 9 turns, and with that we can rush the Globe Theater, which will get us a great writer. And we're gonna have industry, I think I'm pretty well sold on, in 3 turns now. Scrivener's office built for Singapore. Oh, that's nice. 26 influence in Singapore. Where's Singapore? I've actually been to Singapore IRL. It's a pretty nice place. Everybody there speaks a lot of English. A lot more than I was expecting from an Asian place. Maybe if I knew more about culture when I went there, and like history, I would have expected that, but definitely surprised 13-year-old Golden Battler. Where is the other place? Bogota. I'm like almost friendly with Bogota. Not quite though. Forge is done. Build rush the workshop? Am I getting any penalties to production from not being... or not having the courthouse? Doesn't look like it, huh? Alright. Go ahead and work that. Actually, yeah, you might as well. Yeah, work both of those. And, along with that... Go ahead and get the workshop. Everything else can come after the fact. Then we do, yes, we do have enough for that. Oh my god, envoys take so many goddamn hammers. I always forget how production intensive they are. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Yeah, we have to wait 8... Like, I'm not too worried about building anything else, because we have to wait 8 turns to get the Great Engineer to build the Globe Theater, so spending 7 turns doing that is fine. It doesn't really change anything. In fact, can I speed that up? I actually can. Okay. Hold on. Make that 5 turns. Make that 6. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now it's 6 to finish the Great Engineer, 6 to get Printing Press, and 6 to build the Envoy. Hey, voila. Like magic. Get the fishing boats. I wonder if that changes anything. No, okay. Just had to check, you know? Like I said, we're going to get the road. You're gonna keep moving around here. You're going to get fishing boats over here. Might even think about buying more fishing boats. Or work boats, rather. Is there anything else I particularly want to rush the production of? Maybe something in Antananarivo? Let's take a quick look. Nah. Not really. Get a work boat. I'll get these 2 fish hooked up. Might as well, right? Oh, you want my coral? Can I get 7 gold and open borders? I can. It's always good to ask, you know? Because they try to undercut you just a little bit. Granted, if you take a slightly unfavorable trade, they actually like you more for that. I think you actually do get a bit, just a little bit of a Diplo boost for that. I think. But I don't really care. I mean, he's already my friend, right? So, it's fine. Yeah, only +1 food for that, but I kind of want the city to grow a little bit faster. So, let's go ahead and do that. What's over here? Does this connect to anything? Hold on. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah. Aqueduct done. Get a granary. Workshop done. Get an artist guild. Yeah. Think that'll be fine. Where are you guys going? Cusco, Antananarivo, Tiwanaku, and Antananarivo. Huh. Neat. Whoa, it's been 43 minutes. God, I gotta watch the time better. I always forget. I get so wrapped up in playing the game. Oh man, I love this game. Okay, I might send somebody there to get that. In fact, I will. Yeah, you. Come over here and get that. Might as well just queue that up real quick. Cargo ship. Yep, to a cut. Wait. Let's first check real quickly. Antananarivo to Paris is actually better, slightly. Like, very slightly. Yeah, okay, actually. The reason being, we get extra tourism with Paris if we do that, so we might as well, right? Alright, anyway, I'm going to cut this part here. I try to keep these episodes at like 30 minutes, but then it's like, whoops, 45-minute episode, oh no. Oh well. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Later.